For many years, the concept of artificial intelligence was little more than a buzzword. And while this concept was exciting, the business world saw limited practical applications for daily operational use, which has led to some manufacturing stakeholders to dismiss the concept altogether. That's changing. As research and technology around AI heats up, so does user interest in manufacturing. But there's still a lot of education to be done around the use cases and how it can be integrated into existing processes to maximize benefit. Specifically, AI-powered solutions can deliver huge benefits to the food processing industry, but only if businesses can avoid the many pitfalls and select and implement them in a smart and strategic way. Joining us today is James Newman, Head of Product and Portfolio Marketing at Augury. Augury helps companies eliminate production downtime, improve process efficiency, maximize yield, and reduce waste and emissions. The company empowers its customers with prescriptive insights into their machines and processes through AI-driven technology and industry-specific expertise that helps transform how they work. James, AI technologies have been around for a while now, but they haven't always lived up to the hype. What is possible now that wasn't 5 years ago?
Really three things. One is obviously the expansion of cloud and capabilities, and the adoption of cloud have given us a whole new set of tools we can leverage, both from a big data perspective, but also from the AI learning models. Super important. Secondly is the fact that today we have much more purpose-built AI than we've had in the past, where we can actually solve specific problems and embed into that some of the knowledge of our people, as opposed to building generic models or taking long times to build data science projects. A lot of solutions now can quickly capture knowledge, embed that. That's two. And the third one I would say is we now have access to much more intelligent data than in the past. With the rise of IoT and Wi-Fi enablement and other technologies like that, we can now get faster access to better data than ever before. All three of those things are kind of combined together now to make AI actually not be a solution in search of a problem, but now a problem-solving solution.
As it relates to the food industry specifically, tell us a little bit more about how some of those capabilities can benefit food.
Really, if you think about the food manufacturing industry in general, waste, let's start with that. Waste, raw material waste is a significant issue. Now with AI-based solutions, we can actually predict that and we can eliminate that, whether it's on downtime, which of course could be lots of spoilage or depends upon your process, lots of material impact, where in fact eliminating downtime eliminates that entire waste stream and its downstream impacts. At the same time, things like overweight or underweight or overcooked or undercooked, these quality type issues impact quality, they impact throughput, they impact energy emissions. And now we can use AI-based solutions to actually optimize for those things all at the same time, which is perhaps what's really unique now, is not just, can I eliminate an overweight issue, but can I eliminate overweight issue while also minimizing the amount of energy it takes and maximizing throughput all at the same time, which you can just never have done with human intelligence alone. You need AI to be able to do that. So for food and beverages, like an opportune use case to solve several things at the same time with these AI solutions.
From a practical standpoint, let's talk about the kind of framework that these companies should be using when they're both evaluating and then also incorporating some of these technologies into their business.
Really, I tell people to start with the end in mind. AI technologies, there's a lot of them. But if you don't know what your business challenge is, what your key thing is to go solve for, you'll spend a lot of time starting pilots that don't go anywhere because they don't actually have an objective in mind. So whether it's the quality issue or it's a throughput issue, it's an energy sustainability issue, whether it's a downtime problem, knowing what the drivers, the one or two big drivers that you need to solve for, and then using that as a decision criteria for what AI solutions best help you achieve that goal is absolutely where you have to start. So then when you have that in mind, that objective in mind, then you can ask, what type of solution best fits my organization? There are platforms that can do anything, but you don't necessarily need it to do anything. You need to do the thing that you need to solve for. And so what we typically recommend people is know the thing you have to solve for and pick the solution that enables you to do that at scale and repeatably and over again. And that's where we think AI solutions, particularly purpose-built AI solutions, are the way to drive those solutions, drive those answers forward.
So, James, the point is really about how do you really drill down into your application and understand what you need to do?
Yeah, that's exactly right. The key thing is to be able to understand the key parameters that your business needs to solve for. Ideally, you want to be able to look for things that your CEO, if you could solve this problem, your CEO would talk about it on LinkedIn. And wouldn't that be an awesome justification of the program you're trying to run? But to do that, you need to know what are the key elements that you need to solve for, whether that's throughput or quality or waste or a combination thereof. As we talked about before, it's about being able to manage all those parameters, but knowing what they are. You can't solve 55,000 things. You have to pick the most important things and then pick the AI solutions that will help you do that so that your CEO and your executive staff will trumpet your success.